Yeah, I don't know, Dave. No idea. I mean, what's the average length of a car? Times that by 70. I'd say it's a kilometre. I don't think it's 2. Probably like 1.4. TSEC? I think for 2 months. Yeah, indeed, Captain Flint, but I'd have to go through all the job cards to get the total length. There you go, 1.3k. Worked in IT. Now begins the steep drop down to the steel mill. That's the farm over there, I think. Then the oil well, and that carries on to city. You are north of London but south of Manchester. I live in Chelmsford. Which is, if London is a clock, Chelmsford's about 2 o'clock. Outside the M25. Take the left to the farm and reverse into the steel mill. Take the left to the farm and reverse to the steel mill. Is that going to work? I don't think it will. It won't work because we need to be northeast to reverse in. How else can I get into 6i unless I reverse in from the northeast? I can't do it, can I? Have to go past the steel mill to reverse in to here. I suppose it might work. Yeah, hang on. It might work. Let me slow down. Last minute change of plans. Yeah, the braking's never a problem on these things. They've always got very, very good brakes. It's getting moving's always the issue. Braking's never the issue. Right, let's set up for a straight through run. That's fine. Can the train derail? Oh, yes. It's not called Derail Valley for nothing. You can derail this thing and have the whole thing explode. There's a nice clip of me exploding coming into the harbour. You should watch that. There's the back, finally. Rip. It's to make a judgment when to stop this thing. I like how this thing's like in the farm and the back of it's not even cleared the signal yet. Yeah, I was thinking that, but I need to come back to the front loco anyway just to stop the engine. There's no point keeping that engine running while I do all that shunting. I think that's clear now, isn't it? That definitely looks clear. We'll save some fuel. Right, so we want to get 12. There's 12. There's 60. Okay, so we want from here, basically. Because this is coming with us. This has to go to B3I. So what we could try and do is drive into B3I and drop that lot first. Because I think B's on the way. This is B, I think. There you go, there's 3I. Right. Yeah, so to answer the original question from about an hour ago, if we'd have had both locos at the front of the train, this job would be a lot harder right now. They assign you a destination, you have to reach it, manage your resources. No. You basically pick up job cards and decide what you want to move. You get like random jobs spawn at each station, and you can decide what you want to haul to where. So if the job says, you know, take these goods to the steel mill, drop it on this platform, that's what you need to do. If it says, move these goods around the yard, join them together and put them on this yard, that's what you do. If it combines it, if it says, bring these together and then take them up here and split them up when you get there, that's what you do. And you decide which ones you want to take. More importantly, you decide which ones you want to combine. So if I notice I've got two jobs going the same place, or a job going to B and then another one that goes a bit further along the line to C, then I'll combine the two and take them both. But in the early game, you're restricted by your license level. So you have to buy licenses that let you take multiple jobs, or take a job beyond a train beyond a certain length, or take a train with military cargo, or take a train with, you know, chemicals and things like that. This is actually going backwards all of a sudden because I'm not paying attention. Hello? Rip? Okay. Let's hit the brakes. And let's try and get this thing moving. Wow, there's a lot of weight here. It was trying to roll back to the farm. It just shows you how much weight is just on this bit here. It's crazy. Yeah, like I say, it's not braking's the problem, it's getting going's the problem. As long as we're going in the right direction, that's fine. Madness, thank you for 55 months. T-Zac, thank you for 2. Alright, Brown Bird, see you later. Yeah, I was too busy talking, I didn't actually notice that the the speed and direction of the train had changed. No way will we finish this for 4 o'clock. No way. How's my throat? Painful. I just drank that drink, then it was very painful. I can't drink hot drinks now. Do you have a mod for the banking engine? So what? I use one mod, and that's the multiple diesel unit mod. I can give you a link if you need it. Right, so we need the back of this train to come past the 3i sign here. And then we can disconnect. Cookie Rains, welcome back. GRG Outlaw, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house. Thank you for your support. Mrs. Squirrel's poison is taking its after effects. Nice, Dave, nice. Wasn't thought that, mate. That Mrs. Squirrel's poisoning me. Nice. How's the studying going, man, South African? You winning? No, I won't be drinking tea. Don't think I'll be drinking tea for a couple of days, to be fair. I agree, Captain Flint. Tea withdrawal. Flippin' heck, man. My hoosive. This will be a lot of weight gone. That's glovage right there. Pure glovage. Slap the brakes on maximum. Now, if I'm correct, that should be this job here, which goes to B3I. So, the car at the back is 126. The car at the front should be 833. There we go. 833. So, we can hand this one in and just get it out of the way. This job, if you want to write stats down, this was 490 tons, and it was 252.63 meters. It pays $26,001, very specific. Okay. $26,001. Did that automatically put that in my wallet? think it did. $1 a tip, yeah. Right, so that's 12 done. So the next one that's attached is 76. That goes to A6I. And A6I... So we need to pull forward for this. Should be a lot lighter now. Because A is actually this lot here. There's A7. Probably these, I guess. There's A6I. So if we... That goes right. This needs to go right, which it does. This needs to go left, which it does. So I need to get it past this point, then turn it left. If you like anything to do with trains, then you should already be playing this game. I'm not joking. It's one of the most fun train experiences you're going to have. And it's still early access. Yeah, the last time I reversed into this particular yard, I managed to crash into the buffers. How much fuel's left on board? I mean, let's face it, we just ditched nearly 500 tons off this entire train. It's going to move a bit better now. Was looking at jobs to the machine factory. What, from the steel mill? You want to add even more weight back on again? Problem we got right now is that we need to try and get this loco into the refueling yard. Depends how long this train is reversing in here, whether we can disconnect it off the front and nip it over and get a refuel. Why do you brake late always? Okay, so do you remember when I braked here? Do you remember how exact that was? I don't always brake late, because I just parked that perfectly, right? And I'll be honest with you, I would rather brake late than early when it comes to that kind of junction switching. Because if you stop the train early, you've then got to restart it again. Braking it late is easy. Unless you're heading to a buffer, in which case it's a problem. Worst pups in his house, I assume. D-Duck, thanks 44 months. I'm hoping that when we reverse this in, the front of the train will be less than here, so we can just disconnect the loco and nip over to the service yard. Yes, there are clips of me crashing the trains. Cabooses are going to get added. If you look at the list of... They've got like a list of things that they're going to add to the game. Stuff that's like in planning. They go from ideas to like in planning to being developed. And Caboose is one of them that's going to get added. Well, the caboose was basically... The caboose was put at the back of the train, and it's what the workmen, like the train staff, used to work at the back of the train, who would like switch points and signal the driver and things like that. They would always be in the caboose at the back of the train. So you'd often get the train with a caboose at the back, and they're going to add that. I think I don't know what what the functional value will be, but. We'll try and not hit the buffers this time. That's probably close enough. So this is 76, which is this one. So there should be 4 cars on this, with a total weight of 140 tons and a length of 72.18 meters. A total value of 9,537. $76. Right. We quickly... Get a cheeky refuel for one of the locos. Yeah, but how will they implement cabooses in the game? Is it just there to annoy you, or will it have some kind of functional value? Maybe they do the switching for you. I doubt it. Maybe you'll be able to like teleport from the front to the back of the train. Alright, 133 engine, not bad. 230 wheels, no body. Bit of oil going on here. We use quite a bit of sand getting out of that harbour, and sand is very expensive. And then diesel. Diesel costs a few bob. Right, so, repair bills. I'm going to keep a track of that. That's so far 15,085.61. Well, at least we know if we run out of fuel in one loco, potentially the other one can save us. Yeah, I'm not counting that, Aurora. That's just money I wasted. Yes, I've written down the first job income, 26,001, and then the second one was 9,537, which we need to hand in now. We'll be lucky if we break even. My copay, very high. Very, very, very high. Maybe, Dave, maybe. Maybe turntable fees on top, yeah. Probably will be, to be honest. I kind of feel like the fees were completely overdone. I mean, I basically turned the front of the train on the turntable, and somehow all the windows smashed. It behaved as if I'd thrown it down the side of a cliff. That was job 76 I need to hand in, wasn't it? That one, I think. 9537. Let's have a quick look at the fees. Well, that's not so bad. $430 in turntable fees. Yeah. Wait, is that turntable fees? HBFH 79. No, that's not turntable fees. That's implying that I've damaged something on one of the cars. I don't think I've damaged anything, have I? Like, I don't remember driving into anything too quickly. I remember some of the cars bouncing around wildly, but that seems like a bug. No, I have not joined any cars over 5 kilometers an hour. Like, none of them. I've been quite careful about that. But we did see some of the cars jittering at one point. Okay, so I mean 79 and 60 are now joined. City Southwest. Look at the job plates for the cars, they're a percentage number. Have a look on the job plates on the car. What are we looking for? Vehicle 100%, cargo 100%. Vehicle, cargo. That one. 99. Yeah, it was, yeah, 100%. I've not done that. That one is damaged. That one, which is... There's no way I've hit that directly. See this? Antler? That's what's done it. That weird jiggling. That's a game bug, that one. That's not me. All like goods factory. Hang on, iron ore. Empty cars. Iron ore mine west. It's not even worth it. I think we'll see if we can get something from the city up to the, whoa. We'll get something from the city up to the food factory, maybe. Where's the food factory? There. The farm delivers to the food factory, funnily enough. It's the only supplier. If we take a pit stop at the farm, we could find something for the food factory. How am I doing, Watchtower? I'm in pain. How are you, sir? Jimmy Hat Free, welcome back. I think it's time for another Shrapsel. Good job of turning that loco off, eh? Jordy Raccoon, thank you for 37 months. You're welcome, thank you. Lol, Watchtower. Cool. Where's the, is it? See what's in here. Yov Hater, the D6 is very, very capable. Ooh, that looks like a fun one. These two will add another 800 tons. That's a lot. How much did we lose? Well, we lost 630 tons is what we removed. Now that would have to go, the food factory. That would have to go at the front of the train. Because that's where all the food factory stuff is. Chickens, pigs, wheat, corn, and sheep. Sounds like a game of Settlers of Catan. I played that game. This is FM FH 15. FM FH 15. B60, that one. $32, 238 tons, 88.82 meters. That goes to C4I. Wait, that's going to the same destination as the last one? Right, B60 and B50. What's this? It's probably this lot. 60, I'm guessing this is 5. FH15, it's that one. 32. 32. Right, so if we grab these two and bolt them onto the front of the train, because that one though, which is 16, that also goes to the food factory. So then we'll have 4 consists to go to the food factory. Half a tank. Now the game does have a lot of depth. It's pretty fun. I mean, if you don't believe me, play it and do it wrong. You'll see what happens. This game can just destroy you financially in the game. And the explosions are pretty well done. Like if you derail one, I mean I've done this, if you derail like one of these full of diesel, at some point it starts to sort of catch fire and stuff, but it doesn't just like all blow up. Like this will start pouring liquid and setting fire to the ground, and then it'll blow up, and then the next one will go, and it just sets off a chain reaction. I don't know what I've done, but... Look, Ma, no hands. This doesn't seem right. Can we stop moving? Can we not do this? I'm like... It can't stop moving. Can we not? I can't stop moving left, apparently. I'm looking to see if I've got something like leaning on the keys, but I literally can't stop moving left. Something's gone horribly wrong. I've pressed left. I've pressed left, right, up, down, control, shift, jump. I've done everything. Left shift. Left shift makes me run left. Right shift doesn't do anything. Oh god. That sounds like Windows sticky keys. Something's really, Where's my mouse? Mouse is in my hand. Yeah, something's gone a bit wrong here. This is going to be a bit tricky. Can't see how far away I am because I can't stop moving. Doesn't help either. If I just stand against a train, I can just keep walking into the train while I do this. Well, that auto saves anyway, doesn't it? Tab out and tab back in, does that fix it? Ah, that fixed it. I just tabbed out of the game and tabbed back and that sorted it out. Nice. That was weird. Never seen that one before. Just double check this. That is FH32. Use an XG27 VQ. It's a 27-inch curved Asus monitor, 144 FPS. Well, hertz. Lol, Randall. what's the plan? We're just adding on some more stuff. Because basically the farm feeds the food factory, and the food factories are endpoint. So I haven't just dropped a load of stuff at the steel mill. We're taking on a lot more weight here again. So, but I'm putting it on the front of the train, because the front of the train is what goes to the food factory. So we'll just grab this lot, reconnect to our main train, and then off we go. Early in the game, you have to buy the belt pack remote controller. Early in the game, you won't have it. You won't be able to afford it. And you have to do it all manually. It's just the way it is. As Bruce Hornsby said. That's 15, that is correct. This is quite heavy now. We don't need another loco. There's a loco on the back of the train we're about to hook up to. Hey, Cobalt. Does the curve do anything for you? The idea of curving the screen is to make sure that it's always, like, the screen's always at 90 degrees to you. That's the whole point of a curve. Yeah, Iberia, I think. I'm looking more forward to Iberia than Idaho. Iberia's going to be good. I don't think I'll be allowed to unless it's not released, is it, Tommy? Releases on Thursday, yeah. I must admit, they have done a really good job on frame rate renders and stuff, and they've definitely added detail that wasn't there before. There's a lot more visual stuff been added. But just the stuttering is gone. That is so good. Alright, Bowmans, have a good evening. Right, I need to fire up this loco. Right, next stop will be City Southwest. And the cars at the back are going to C2 and C3I. Which means if we're coming in from the bottom there, which is the east, which is where we need to head northeast. And then somehow we've got to reverse everything into C, despite the fact the loco will be at the back. Which means what we're going to have to do, I think, is pull the train through here, stop, get the rear loco, and pull it back again, and then reverse it back into C, effectively. We're going to be going straight through here, keeping right, coming into here, and then heading that way before then reversing back again and reversing in that way. So shenanigans. Couple before the switch, pull the front lever forward, then push the rest to destination using the rear loco. Oh, that would work, I suppose, if we... I guess once we get past this junction here, try and find where to split the train, yeah? Yeah, that'll work. Do we have enough fuel? Well, we've got about half a tank, I think. I wish you could buy binoculars in this game. Well, that's set up for a straight through. Track is clear. I think they've retextured stuff as well. I'm pretty certain this thing has been tidied up quite a bit. Pretty certain that it never used to look that green. I think so, Cool Tiger. Hopefully it's okay. Cabin view, yeah. You don't have to use the remote if you don't want to. You go here and press X, and then you've got a cab view. So you sit on an invisible seat with your invisible body. Like that. You can even open the window. Look. Operate the levers in VR. Martin, I have no clue what you're talking about. You've not upset me. I've not read anything that's upset me. You're just inferring something that isn't true. Right. Is that going to the right? Yes, it is. No, there's no squeaky windows, Dave. Too much WD-40 has been used. Right, 30 limit, we're okay. Yeah, I removed the plaster off my trigger finger. It seems to have healed. Somewhere along here, we want to basically break the train before we get to the split here. I wish the water was animated a bit. So off the back we want that one. It's going to C3I. That's going to C2I. I walk on water. Last time I went to a swimming pool, I fell straight in. Couldn't walk on it. Yeah, Dave. What, are you going to go to a swimming pool? I'm certainly not. Right, let's stop that there. And we need to find where to break the train. So we want consist 60 and 79 off the back. Could be this one. Nope. '60 is there. 60 is there. 84. So I reckon it's here. That's the two red ones there. Right there. This is where we want to break it. And this is where we hope we've got enough power. It's like extremely slowly moving. Oh boy. That's a lot of weight for one loco. Why do you think the decoupling isn't right? Well, it took a little while for the brakes to release, but just getting it all moving is difficult. Just a lot of weight. Okay, so I think we've got to keep turning right here. Turn right there, and then turn right here. That should take us out that way. That's what we need to do. We need to clear that junction line with the back of the train. And then we're okay. You check the last carriage. Why do you think I made it in the wrong... Made the break? The last car should belong to either 13, 29 or 84. I got a feeling that starts to incline as well, so we just need to watch the speed. Yep, slowing down. Hey, Liam. So this is a lot of cars for one loco to pull. So much weight. That's number 9. Is that 95? It's 13. $84. That belongs to 84, which is going to go to the machine factory. Why is I not stream Sunday afternoon? Because I streamed Friday afternoon instead, so I could watch the F1 on Sunday. Why are you saying no Sunday night trucking, Kyle? Sunday evening stream is still happening. I said the Sunday afternoon stream's not happening. Well, I had to work, Lord Nuka, so, you know. It's the way it is, I'm afraid. I wonder if the back's gone past yet. That should be fine. Right, so that consist there is ready to go up to the machine factory. That's out of the way. You just finished a 3K drive in ETS2. That's a long drive. How long did that take? So this one is 60. Which is that job there. Going to City Southwest. And 79, which is that job there. Also going to City Southwest. 60 and 79. Oh, look. I didn't screw up. Amazing. Anyway, guys, it has gone 4 o'clock. I need to take a break. Try and eat something, probably ice cream. I'll be back in about an hour's time. And we will carry on. So I need to save that. It's also saved. And then we're going to reverse this into the city and then hook the loco up. Probably get the loco to the back of the train and then take that up to the machine factory. So I shall be back in just less than an hour's time. So if you're coming back, enjoy your break. See you in a bit. If you're not, if you're heading out, have a great evening. And I shall see you in about an hour's time. Bye for now.